I'm down here at the Sioux City Convention Center with a pair of all GPAC first-team performers. One game, 40 minutes is all that stood between Morningside and a fourth national championship. Siouxland is home to 8 ranked volleyball teams in Iowa, but somehow Ridgeview and Lawton Bronson aren't among them. Over 26,000 fans were in attendance at the first 2 days of the Iowa High School State Track Meet. Western Christian has been a machine in Iowa's Class 2A the last few years, winning the last 3 state titles. Less than 5% of the brackets on ESPN.com had UAB winning. Mine? Not one of them. The winner of tonight's Iowa-Minnesota basketball game may not get a bronze pig. Between rookies and veterans, the Sioux City Bandits had about 35 guys try out for the team this year, all of whom are pretty good at football. And then there was one other guy. That'll do it for us down here tonight, but you heard the man. If you can't make it down tonight, come out to the Muskies games on Friday or Saturday. Go!
Good. He's got everything it takes. He's got a great blend of speed and size and agility. Go! He can bring it.
Anybody that lines up against Tyler, they're going to have to bring their A game.
Here comes Tyler Starr, and Starr gets him! South Dakota's Tyler Starr burst onto the national scene and has made a name for himself with his play on the football field. But the road from Central Lyon George Little Rock to Vermilion was anything but easy.
And they get him! Didn't know much about the game, just knew that you had to be able to run and tackle. As far as actual recruiting visits and offers like that, there wasn't much on the table. Didn't really have a GPA, and a lot of teams didn't think I was going to clear the NCAA clearinghouse.
The Coyotes gave Starr a chance, but academic issues cost him an entire season of football.
I guess I had to find out the hard way that responsibilities you have to take upon yourself in order to get places. I realized that I'm going to throw my life away if I keep down this road.
I think that some people would have just decided it wasn't worth it and taken another path. But that wasn't the path that Tyler chose. He's one of the biggest success stories I ever had a chance to work with.
While missing a year was a wake-up call, Starr's focus shifted nearly 3 years ago. Not only did he chase quarterbacks on the field,
and Starr will get the sack!
But he had to start chasing newborn son Hunter off it.
Now that my son was around, I couldn't think for just myself. Everything I made was going to affect him, whether it was now or in the future. You want to strive to be great because you want your family, my fiance and my son, to say, hey, I'm proud of my dad, I'm proud of what he's done, I'm proud of what he's going to do.
With his personal life in order, Starr was able to focus on the game he loved. After his senior season, Starr got invites to the East-West Shrine Game and the NFL Combine. Since then, he's become a hot commodity.
And Joe Collins has been a long-time scout in the NFL, and Joe said, there's probably some scouts that are going to lose their job over not knowing about Tyler Starr before this.
Jerseys of Coyote greats line the walls here at the USD football offices, but soon they're going to have to make room for one more, one that says Starr on the back.
It'd be nice to get drafted, as high as possible.
He's met by Tyler Starr.
It's been my dream since as long as I can remember, is to play football, to be recognized. Little kids wearing my jersey, be on the Madden game.
People are getting hung up about, when he'll get drafted and this and that. It doesn't make any difference.
And Tyler Starr was there.
I've never coached a guy like this.
What are you signing, the tender first? I'll date it first.
When Woodbury Central's Landon and Levi Paulson signed their national letters of intent to continue their football careers at Iowa, it capped off a recruiting process that began when they were sophomores.
After the camp, we talked to Coach Ferentz, and he really liked us. He called us and he offered us a full ride. He's like, we really want you guys to be a part of Hawkeye football.
And that offer was just the beginning of the recruiting madness.
We'd come to school on Mondays, and they can't send mail to our home, so we'd have a huge pile of mail we put in our backpacks.
I know they got mail from Alabama, Florida State. Just to even see your name on that type of mail is a pretty cool experience for them.
We'd get calls left and right. It got really overwhelming for us. You're like, I want to focus on high school. I don't want to be involved in all this stuff right now. I mean, I'm still high school. I'm still part of the WC family,
The Twins say the recruiting efforts hit a peak during their junior year.
I'd say we got hundreds of phone calls and probably Dozens of in-school visits from coaches, and I'd say we probably got thousands and thousands of letters. No exaggeration.
2,500 letters easily.
A year ago, Levi and Landon decided they would accept their loan scholarship offer to Iowa.
The deciding factor would definitely be just the coaches, the players, the community.
The culture of Hawkeye football,
It's amazing.
But the verbal commitment didn't stop other schools from pursuing the Paulsons.
We were already committed, and he's like, yeah, we want to come for a visit. I'm like, we just committed to Iowa, you know.
Now that the ink is dry and Levi and Landon changed from commits to signees, they're focused on becoming the next great Iowa lineman.
You know, it's a lot of pressure coming in after Robert Gallery and Brandon Sheriff. I mean, Brandon Sheriff's one of my idols. Coming in with the high reputation of the Iowa offensive line, it's demanding, you know. Like right now, I even get butterflies thinking about it.
The Paulsons join West Lions' Jake Newborg and Hartley Melvin Sanborn's Brett Waxter as incoming Hawkeye linemen, and they have big dreams for the program.
One guy is impressive to come from Northwest Iowa, small schools, but 4 guys, it's crazy. We talk to each other and we're like, yeah, we're going to win a Big Ten championship.
The Big Ten championship, maybe even national championship. I mean, that's always the goal.